Welcome to the AutoLP Pro training presentation, where I will introduce you to the cutting-edge and fully automated general cytology processor, the AutoLP Pro, the latest addition to the AutoLP product line manufactured by LGM International. The AutoLP Pro utilizes the trusted AutoLP processing technology, ensuring reliable and consistent results, while also harnessing the renowned peer-reviewed liquid prep reagents to further enhance its performance. Throughout today's training, we will dive into the various aspects of the AutoLP Pro to equip you with comprehensive knowledge and expertise in operating this state-of-the-art instrument. Let's take a closer look at the topics we'll be covering. The overview of the AutoLP Pro with advantages and benefits of using the AutoLP Pro in cytology processing, specifications and unpacking procedures, an examination of the instrument's technical specifications and proper unpacking procedures to ensure the equipment is set up correctly, customer acceptance checklist, a step-by-step guidance on how to complete the customer acceptance checklist, ensuring the AutoLP Pro is in perfect condition and ready for delivery to the client, AutoLP Pro Nomenclature and processing modes, familiarizing ourselves with the instrument's nomenclature and functionalities, understanding the various processing modes available for different cytology applications, setup and processing flow, comprehensive instructions on setting up the AutoLP Pro for efficient processing, detailed walkthrough of the processing flow to ensure seamless operations. We'll cover patient data entry methods, exploring different methods to input patient data accurately and effectively, loading specimens and reagents, understanding the correct procedure for loading specimens and reagents into the AutoLP Pro. We'll then watch a visual demonstration of the Mode 1 processing, providing hands-on insight. Duplicate slide function, exploring the duplicate slide function and its significance in quality control. Review of the processing steps, a thorough review of all the processing steps to assure an error-free operation. We'll then dive into the essential maintenance guidelines to ensure longevity and optimal performance of the instrument. And then we'll then cover the warranty information, understanding the warranty coverage and support provided with the AutoLP Pro. By the end of this training, you will be well equipped to handle the AutoLP Pro with confidence and proficiency, delivering reliable and accurate results in cytology processing. So let's embark on this learning journey together and unleash the full potential of the AutoLP Pro for improved diagnostics and patient care. Let's get started. Today we'll uncover the core aspects of the AutoLP Pro that set it apart, such as walk-away processing. The AutoLP Pro eliminates the need for constant human interaction during specimen processing. Once populated, which takes approximately 4 minutes per run, the instrument autonomously processes specimens to slide in just 10 to 20 minutes depending on the mode selected. Differential centrifugation technology. With no filters that remove diagnostic groups or get clogged by red or white blood cells, the AutoLP Pro ensures that a complete and representative specimen is processed every time. Characteristic cellular morphology. The resulting slides from the AutoLP Pro exhibit classical cellular morphology. Pathologists and cytologists do not need to be retrained in cellular morphology. Density separation liquid cytology. The AutoLP Pro utilizes density separation liquid cytology, a sophisticated process that effectively removes interfering substances from the specimen. This ensures that the resulting slides contain clear and high-quality cellular material, minimizing the chances of false negatives or compromising results. Minimal maintenance. Keeping the AutoLP Pro clean is a simple task, requiring only a cloth and a mild commercial cleaner such as Windex. Reliable backup. The AutoLP Pro employs the same methods and reagents as the manual liquid prep system, providing a reliable backup method for processing specimens in the unlikely event of electrical loss or instrument servicing. Versatile specimen processing. The AutoLP Pro can process specimens directly from 8mm Pro collection vials or indirectly from pre-prepared specimens in 15mm centrifuge tubes. This flexibility allows for seamless integration with various laboratory workflows. Reflex testing compatibility. The use of liquid-prep reagents in the AutoLP Pro allows for the application of various molecular testing methods, such as molecular HPV, other STDs, FISH, CIS, and classical immunohistochemistry. Because of neutral buffering and the ultra-low levels of formalin, reflex testing procedures perform well, as found by studies and publications that can be found on our website. AutoLP Pro specifications. Types of specimen processing. The AutoLP Pro will process any cytology specimen except for low cellular specimens such as fine needle aspirates, cerebral spinal fluids, or bronchial lavages. These extremely small specimens should be processed using the liquid prep manual procedure. Cross-contamination elimination. The AutoLP Pro performs as follows. Pipette tips are kept segregated, eliminating the chance of cross-contamination. Single processing uses dedicated tubes, slides, and pipette tips, eliminating chances of cross-contamination. Indirect pipette pathing to avoid exposed specimen vials, tubes, and reagents, eliminating the chance of cross-contamination completely. Note reflex testing is performed using the original collection vials, no chance of cross-contamination. Throughput. Specimens per hour depends on the mode run and the pellet volume. Mode 1 will process 6 samples in approximately 20 minutes. Mode 2 will process 6 samples in approximately 15 minutes. Mode 3 will process 6 specimens in approximately 10 minutes. Power requirements. The AutoLP Pro is a 12-volt DC system and thus can be run using a standard 12-volt automotive battery. This is an optional configuration of the AutoLP Pro that can be purchased. Please speak to your sales representative about this option if you're interested. A UPS of 1500 watts is required when operating the AutoLP Pro. Operating environment should be between 10C and 30C, not exceeding 30C. Weights and dimensions. The AutoLP Pro weighs 150 pounds without the shipping crate. The dimensions of the instrument is 28 inches wide, 24 inches depth, and 36 inches high with the door closed. It is important to note when choosing an appropriate table for the AutoLP Pro that it is a sturdy, well-built table that can withstand 150 pounds and does not shake. The AutoLP Pro has slight movements, and we want to ensure the table does not move. AutoLP Pro Unpacking. When you first receive your AutoLP Pro, ensure to inspect and take pictures of the crate as you receive it. This will assist with the insurance claims process if there are any issues found after the AutoLP Pro has been unboxed. See Photo Checklist CD 720052 for photo checklist. Locate the 2 tilt watch stickers located on the outside of the crate and take a picture of each and attach them to the customer acceptance checklist. If the ball inside the tilt watch has exceeded 40 degrees, an inspection of the unit will be required to check for damages. Locate the 3 drop-and-tell impact indicators located on the inside of the crate. A blue arrow indicates impact has exceeded G-force level shown in center of the indicator. If a blue arrow is found, an inspection of the unit will be required to check for damages. Follow the AutoLP Pro uncrating procedures to completely unbox the instrument and begin the customer acceptance checklist. AutoLP Pro Unpacking. Uncrating tool list. You will need a 5/16 driver socket wrench and a pair of scissors to open up the AutoLP crate, along with a copy of the AutoLP Pro procedure for ungrading. Hardware to remove: 2 green zip ties, 1 green zip tie block, and 16 5/16 lag screws. Step 1, there are 8 locking latches securing the top of the crate. Pull the latches out and twist until the latches are released. Note there are 2 latches on each side of the crate to secure the top panel. Remove the top panel from the crate. There are 4 locking latches securing the front of the crate. Pull the locking latches out and twist until the latches release. Remove the front panel from the crate. Next, we'll remove the 4 lag screws on the top left side of the crate that secure the internal support planks on top of the AutoLP Pro using 5/16 driver socket wrench. We'll then remove the 4 lag screws on the right side of the top of the crate that secure the internal support planks on top of the AutoLP Pro using the 5/16 driver socket wrench. After you've removed both sides of the 5/16 socket screws, remove the top plank supports. Retain the lag bolts and the wooden planks for regrading purposes in case of future transport needs. We'll then remove the 4 wood screws on the left side of the crate that secure the internal support planks in the front of the AutoLP Pro using 5/16 driver wrench socket. And then we'll remove the 4 wood screws on the right side of the crate securing the support planks in front of the AutoLP Pro. Remove the 2 crate planks from the crate. Check the seal. If it is broken, find out if there are any components or damaged or missing items. With 2 people on each side, grab from the bottom of the AutoLP Pro and gently slide out of the crate. Make sure the monitor does not hit the ground. Carefully remove plastic wrap. Place the AutoLP Pro in your laboratory on a level and sturdy table. Remove foam padding from around the feet of the Pro if any have been used. Make sure this has been done before leveling the AutoLP Pro. Removing shipping security. The AutoLP Pro gantry assembly has been secured to protect it from damage during transportation. The axes are secured using neon green zip ties to prevent assembly movement. Important, zip ties and the zip tie anchor rotate 90 degrees. Must be removed before connecting the Pro to power. The door weighs 4 kilograms. If you cannot hold it up with one hand, have a friend or employee help. Gently lift the door so that you can reach the top of the gantry with a pair of scissors. Cut and remove the green zip ties and the green zip tie anchor from the top of the gantry. The gantry is now free. Push the gantry all the way to the back. Remove the zip tie anchor from the top rail by turning the anchor 90 degrees either direction and gently lower the door. Using a clean, soft paper towel or cloth and a window cleaning solution, wipe the AutoLP Pro exterior by spraying the paper towel or cloth when wiping. Plug the battery UPC system into a power source. Plug the AutoLP Pro into the UPC system. Press the AutoLP Pro power switch located on the left side of the AutoLP Pro. When the AutoLP Pro is powering on, unpack the AutoLP Pro specimen rack, microscope slides, and other necessary items to run the AutoLP Pro. The AutoLP Pro is now ready for the acceptance run. Please refer to the AutoLP Pro Owner's Manual for further instructions, along with the Distributor Acceptance Checklist for the AutoLP Pro. Distributor Acceptance Checklist for the AutoLP Pro. After the AutoLP Pro has been unboxed, ensure you have a copy of the AutoLP Pro Service Manual. Along with the Service Manual, you will need your distributor kit to complete the dry run. Follow the procedures and be on the lookout for any damage that might have occurred in shipping. Inspect all the belts inside of the unit, ensuring they are not loose. Inspect all the components, pulleys, and motor mounts, looking for cracked, broken, or damaged plastic. After you've completed the procedure, attach all pictures of the AutoLP Pro, shipping crate, tilt watch, and drop and tell sensors to the checklist and send this document to your LGM International Sales Representative. AutoLP Pro ready for delivery. After the completion of the distributor acceptance checklist, you are now authorized to deliver the AutoLP Pro to the client. Box up the AutoLP Pro utilizing the AutoLP Pro boxing procedures. Once at the client's facility, another distributor acceptance checklist for the AutoLP Pro must be performed to ensure no damage occurred during the delivery to the client. AutoLP Pro Nomenclature. Starting at the back of the AutoLP Pro, the centrifuge, centrifuge tube holder, and working tube holder are located in the back center. Position 1 on the centrifuge is marked by the 2 blue dots. Going clockwise around the centrifuge, you will see position 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The centrifuge lid is secured on there. Please see the centrifuge cleaning video to see instructions on removing the lid. In front of that, you'll see the pipette tip and waste container containing the 5 ml pipette tip insert card. In front of that is the specimen rack that can hold up to 6 specimens with the caps. To the right of that is the heated microscope slide rack that holds up to 6 slides. Directly behind that is the reagent position with the cell base on the left and the cleaning solution on the right. On the front of the instrument, you'll see the temperature display, which can be adjusted. The door button also serves as a pause function on the AutoLP Pro. If you need to pause function in any manner, press this button. It will pause all functions and open the door. Directly below that is the QR and barcode scanner, used for scanning in the reagents. The USB ports on the front of the instrument. 2 are always in use with the keyboard and mouse and the QR scanner, but there are 2 open ports. The keyboard and mouse. When selecting a table, it's important to note to leave room for the keyboard and mouse on the table as well, and the video monitor. AutoLP Pro computer screen nomenclature. After turning on the AutoLP Pro, this splash screen appears. This appears while the computer is loading the programs and self-calibrating. The splash screen remains while the AutoLP Pro is self-calibrating, homing all positions. After the AutoLP Pro has completed loading the programs and self-calibrating, the main menu screen appears as shown to the right. From this main menu screen, the user selects the specimen processing mode they need. Mode 1, full cytology processing, processing specimen vials with 2 centrifugations and using LiquidPrep cleaning solution and LiquidPrep cellular base. Mode 2, limited cytology processing, processing specimen vials with 1 centrifugation and using LiquidPrep cellular base. Mode 3, tube cytology processing, specimens pre-prepared into 15 ml centrifuge tubes with 1 centrifugation using LiquidPrep cellular base. Note, the service button should only be accessed when instructed by LGM and representative. After selecting the appropriate mode, you'll be greeted with the processing screen. I'd like to go over some of the nomenclature terms on the processing screen before we move on. Starting on the left, you will see the number of specimens being run. Below that is the data entry method, followed by the patient information or barcode, start and the abort run button. After clicking start run, the button will switch over to an abort button so that if you need to stop your run, clicking the abort run will stop all functions. Below that is the progress bar showing the current progress of the instrument. The repeat slide function will appear after your run is completed to the right of the start run button. At the bottom, you'll find the status bar. Follow the instructions of the status bar to begin your run. To the right of that, you will see the pictures of the pellets after they are taken after the centrifugation run on the AutoLP Pro. Above that is where we have the information of our reagents. After scanning in a reagent, it will show its lot number, expiration date, remaining UL, and the UL needed for a processing run. To the right of the data entry method, you will see the barcode length. You can adjust this number to satisfy the barcodes in your laboratory. At the top right, you will see the back button. The door must be closed on the AutoLP Pro to go back to the main menu. In the center, you will find the centrifuge rotor with specimen locations. Changing the specimen number will change the image, showing you where to properly place the specimens. Next, I would like to cover the AutoLP Pro processing modes, starting with Mode 1, Full Cytology Processing. Mode 1 offers the most routine processing and is highly effective for the removal of white blood cells, mucus, and other contaminants with the use of the LiquidPrep cleaning solution, and incorporating 2 variable speed centrifugations. Mode 1 utilizes LGM Kit 55-6400, which includes the following components: 400 LiquidPrep Pro collection vials, 8ml fill. These vials are specifically designed to optimize specimen preservation and processing while allowing sufficient material for reflex testing. 1 bottle of LiquidPrep cleaning solution, and 2 bottles of LiquidPrep cellular base. Mode 1's throughput is 6 specimens in approximately 20 minutes. Mode 2, Limited Cytology Processing. For low-risk specimens having little or no interfering contaminants, uses 1 centrifugation with no LiquidPrep cleaning solution. Mode 2 utilizes LGM Kit 55-6200 or 55-6201, which includes the following components: LiquidPrep Pro collection vials and LiquidPrep cellular base solution. Mode 2 throughput is 6 specimens in approximately 15 minutes. Mode 3, Tube Cytology Processing. Specimens are pre-prepared into 15 ml centrifuge tube using classic or in-house methods. See From Sample to Success non-GYN preparation for AutoLP Pro for pre-processing instructions. Mode 3 utilizes LGM Kit 55-7200, which includes the following components: 3 bottles of LiquidPrep preservative solution, 990 fill, and 2 bottles of LiquidPrep cellular base solution, 115 fill. Mode throughput is 6 specimens in approximately 10 minutes. Next, I would like to cover the AutoLP Pro processing runs to review the difference between the 3 processing modes. Starting on the left with adding LiquidPrep cleaning solution, 1 milliliter of cleaning solution is added to the centrifuge tubes on only Mode 1. Next, the specimens are mixed and added to the centrifuge tubes in Modes 1 and 2. In Mode 1, there is a slow centrifugation followed by a decant of 3 milliliters. There is no slow centrifugation or decant in Modes 2 or 3. Followed by a fast centrifugation for 2 minutes on all 3 modes. After our fast centrifugation run, the pellet is read by our onboard camera system to determine the size of the pellet. A cellular pellet under 2 microliters will be processed in the centrifuge tube. A cellular pellet over 2 microliters will be processed in the working tube. After pictures, and only in Mode 3, there's a decant of 4 milliliters, followed by standardizing the centrifuge tubes. Next, cellular base solution is added to the appropriate tube depending on the pellet height. After the cell base has been added, the specimens are mixed. Then 50 microliters of the specimen is added to the working tube, and then mixed with the cellular base before inoculating the microscope slide. Allow the slide to dry completely before staining. Next, I would like to review setting up for a processing run on the AutoLP Pro. Mode 1 utilizes 8 pipette tips. Position 1 through 6 are specimen pipette tips. Position 7 is a LiquidPrep cleaning solution pipette tip, and position 8 is a LiquidPrep cellular base solution pipette tip. In Modes 2 and 3, only 7 pipette tips are needed as there is no cleaning solution used. In modes 1 and 2, 6 centrifuge tubes and 6 working tubes are loaded. In mode 3 only, 6 working tubes are needed. 1 bottle of Liquipep's cleaning solution is needed for mode 1. No cleaning solution is needed for mode 2 or 3. 1 bottle of Liquipep cellular base solution is needed for all 3 modes. Up to 6 specimen vials can be added in modes 1 and 2, and up to 6 specimen centrifuge tubes with a maximum fill of 7 milliliters can be added to mode 3. Always using the appropriate amount of microscope slides for the amount of specimens you are processing. Next, I would like to cover the AutoLP Pro items needed but not included with the purchase of an AutoLP Pro. 5 ml pipette tips, 15 ml centrifuge tubes, and 16 by 75 test tubes are required to be purchased from LGM. The AutoLP Pro warranty is void if unapproved components and/or test tubes are used on or within the AutoLP Pro. This includes pipette tips and centrifuge tubes. Approval can be obtained in writing for the use of alternative pipette tips, centrifuge tubes, and test tubes, if within specifications as addressed in the warranty statement. Approval is required as we must confirm the specifications are identical to ensure proper functionality of the AutoLP Pro. Out-of-specification consumables can interfere with the instrument's functions and will void your warranty. LGM International sells a quality Liquipep microscope slide. The use of other microscope slides is the complete responsibility of the owner-user of the AutoLP Pro, as long as they conform to the specifications as laid out in the AutoLP Pro warranty. Substitutional approval must be obtained in writing from LGM International. These products must be sent in bulk, 100 or more of each, to LGM International technical and engineering staff prior to implementation for testing, qualification, and/or verification. Alternate pipette tips, centrifuge tubes, and test tubes must adhere to the approximate or identical measurements found in this document and be confirmed in writing by LGM International to ensure proper functionality of the AutoLP Pro. For the 52 series AutoLP Pro accessories, 2 of each, the pipette tip and waste container, 5 ml pipette tip insert, specimen rack, and microscope tray are included with your purchase. It is recommended to purchase 1 additional set of accessories to ensure continuous processing without the need to clean after each run. Now we're going to watch a quick video on the processing flow on the AutoLP Pro, how to prepare for your next specimen run, and how to prepare more specimen runs throughout your day. We will now cover the 3 different methods for patient data entry. AutoLP Pro loading specimens and reagents. Reagent barcode notes. Barcode must be scanned prior to processing the first run of the day or after replacing a bottle of reagents with a new bottle prior to the run. AutoLP Pro will not run without the correct barcode information scanned into the unit with a sufficient amount of reagents remaining to perform the processing run. AutoLP Pro barcodes are only available from the 55 series Pro kits. We'll now watch a quick video on loading specimens and reagent bottles prior to your run. AutoLP Pro Mode 1 Processing. I would now like to take you through a Mode 1 processing with 6 specimens on the AutoLP Pro. After clicking the Start Run button on the AutoLP Pro main menu, the door will close and your processing run will begin. The AutoLP Pro will first distribute cleaner to each of the centrifuge tubes in Mode 1. The AutoLP Pro is delivering 1 milliliters of cleaner to each centrifuge tube. After the cleaner has been added to each centrifuge tube, the AutoLP Pro will mix each specimen thoroughly 3 times through aspiration before adding the specimen to the centrifuge tube. residual specimen left over in the vial is good for reflex testing. Ensure to cap your specimen after your processing run. The centrifuge will then spin the specimens first at 300 times G for 2 minutes in our slow centrifugation run. After centrifugation, the supernate is removed from each centrifuge tube. After all the supernatant has been removed from all the specimens, a fast centrifugation to 600 times G is performed. After centrifugation, the vision program will next take over, taking pictures of each of the cellular pellets to determine how the AutoLP Pro will process them. Cell pellets smaller than 2 millimeters will be processed in the centrifuge tube. Pellets larger than 2 millimeters will be processed in the working tube. After all the pictures have been taken, the AutoLP Pro will standardize the specimens for the correct dilution of each specimen. After all 6 specimens have been standardized, cell base is added to either the centrifuge tube or working tube depending on the height of the cellular pellet. In this example, all 6 specimens showed cell pellets larger than 2 millimeters and will be processed in the working tubes. After cell base is distributed, each specimen will be mixed and then added to the appropriate working tube. After the specimen has been mixed with the cell base, the AutoLP Pro will apply it to the appropriate slide. After the last position has been inoculated, the AutoLP Pro will recalibrate all positions. The door will open slightly as the door motor is homed, waiting for the complete door open for your processing run to be completed. Once the door is lifted, your processing run has been completed. Allow the slides to dry before removing. Please note this video was sped up for the sake of the video. Processing runs in mode 1 typically take 20 minutes. AutoLP Pro duplicate slide function. After processing your specimens on the AutoLP Pro, you are able to duplicate any of the slides from that processing run as long as there is remaining cellular material. To duplicate your slides, remove the slides from the first run. Select the slides you do not want to duplicate, only leaving the slide numbers you would like to be duplicated on the processing screen. Place the new labeled microscope slides on the AutoLP Pro microscope slide tray, and click the Make Duplicate Slides button on the processing screen to start the processing run. The AutoLP Pro will remix the tubes, then take a sample from the tube, if the pellet volume is sufficient, and apply it to the microscope slide for drying, staining, and reading. Here's a short video demonstration of the duplicate slide function. AutoLP Pro Processing Steps Review. I would like to review the steps in setting up a processing run on the AutoLP Pro. For this demonstration, we'll be starting a run on Mode 1. Starting with Step 1, set the specimen quantity and load specimens and supplies as shown. By selecting the number of specimens being run, the amount will be displayed to the right of the buttons. Note the change of position of the specimen vials, centrifuge tube, working tubes, and microscope slide placement when adjusting the number of specimens. Load the specimen vials and consumables as shown in Step 1. As you can see here, when processing less than 6 specimens, the processing screen changes to show where to load the specimens and consumables. After selecting the number of samples to be run, the processing screen will indicate if a blank is needed to balance the centrifuge. If a blank is needed, it will be indicated by a B marked on the appropriate centrifuge tube. If running Mode 1, a 5.5 milliliter blank of water will be needed. In Mode 2, a 4.5 milliliter blank of water will be needed. In Mode 3, a blank filled with water matching the volume of the sample up to 7 milliliters should be used to balance the centrifuge. Step 2 in setting up a processing run on the AutoLP Pro is selecting the data entry method. There are 3 options when selecting your data entry method. Manual entry, enter patient ID using keyboard and mouse. Select manual entry and enter patient's information into the patient ID area. No entry allows the user to process specimens without having to enter patient's information. Barcode entry, utilizing barcodes on both the vial and slides. Optionally, the liquid-prep preservative lot numbers and expiration dates can be typed in for a complete record. After you've selected the appropriate mode, you will be prompted to first scan in the reagent bottles before entering the patient data in Step 3. Always follow along the status bar at the bottom of the screen. Step 3, scan in the reagent bottles and enter your patient ID. Step 4 in the processing steps. Once you've determined the desired number of samples to run from Step 1 and chosen the optimal data entry method in Step 2, proceed to enter the patient data and scan the reagents, after the status bar confirms readiness. To initiate the run, simply press the Start Run button. The system will automatically close the doors, commencing the processing procedure. AutoLP Pro Maintenance. Important. The UPS system must be included for stabilizing the electrical power. LGM International will take no responsibility for the warranty on units being used without UPS systems for protection. AutoLP Pro Lubrication. Once a week to once a month, depending on processing volume or ambient conditions, lubricate the 3 ball screws, 2 lead screws, and 3 rails by evenly spreading a silicone grease on the ball screws and lead screws, on the pump and ejector assemblies located behind the Z-axis and rails. We'll now watch a short video on greasing the components on the AutoLP Pro. Auto LP Pro maintenance, cleaning the Auto LP Pro pipette tip and waste container. After each run, empty, remove, wash, and dry the Auto LP Pro pipette tip and waste container using a regular detergent in tap water, and rinsing in clean tap water and drying before the next use. We're also going to clean the Auto LP Pro 5mm pipette tip insert after each run. We remove it, wash it, and dry it using a regular detergent in tap water, rinse with clean water, and dry for next use. We're now going to watch a quick video on washing pipette tip card and waste container. Auto LP Pro maintenance. The Auto LP Pro and its components should be wiped down daily using a product such as Windex and a soft cloth. Spray the cloth with the Windex and wipe clean, never directly spraying the Auto LP Pro. Spills should be removed as soon as possible using products such as Windex and a soft cloth. Once again, never spraying directly inside of the Auto LP Pro. Liquid Prep reagent care. Liquid Prep cleaning solution and Liquid Prep cellular-based solutions should be capped when not being used. The Liquid Prep reagent bottles cannot be refilled. The Auto LP Pro will not run without using the QR code scanner for the reagents. When the scan volume is low or expired, the Auto LP Pro will no longer accept that QR code. Auto LP Pro fan filters, cooling, and exhaust fan filters should be cleaned or replaced once per year. We're now going to watch a quick video on cleaning the centrifuge in the Auto LP Pro. AutoLP Pro Warranty. LGM International warrants the AutoLP Pro for 2 years from the date of shipping. This warranty is for reliable mechanical operations only. This warranty is void if unapproved components and/or test tubes are used on or within the AutoLP Pro. This includes pipette tips and centrifuge tubes. Approval can be obtained in writing for the use of alternative pipette tips, centrifuge tubes, and test tubes if within specifications as attached to this warranty statement. Approval is required as we must confirm the specifications are identical to ensure proper functionality of the AutoLP Pro. Out of specification consumables can interfere with the instrument's functions and will void your warranty. This warranty is void if a dedicated 900 watt to 1500 watt standby line interactive or online uninterruptible power supply is not in line with the power source for each AutoLP Pro. This warranty is void if the instrument is not made available for software and settings verifications at least once a year or as deemed necessary by LGM International starting from the date of shipping. Microscope slides. LGM International sells a high-quality LiquidPrep microscope slide. The use of other microscope slides is the complete responsibility of the owner-user of the AutoLP Pro. The AutoLP Pro is warranted for parts. LGM International disclaims any implied warranty, and in no event will LGM International be held liable for any inconsequential damages arising out of the aforementioned express warranty. Unapproved substitutions that match, are similar to, or conform to the correct size, weight, and materials are not intended for use with the AutoLP Pro and will result in voiding the owner's warranty. Substitutional approval must be obtained in writing from LGM International. These products must be sent in bulk, 100 or more of each, to LGM International's technical and engineering staff prior to implementation for testing, qualification, and/or verification. Alternate pipette tips, centrifuge tubes, and test tubes must adhere to the approximate or identical measurements found in this document and must be confirmed in writing by LGM International to ensure proper functionality of the AutoLP Pro. Non-brand name specified products required for the AutoLP Pro, such as the UPS battery backup system or locally sourced microscope slides, is the complete responsibility of the owner-user of the AutoLP Pro. These products are, however, subject to the unique power and/or size requirements specified in the AutoLP warranty and/or user manual. Thank you so much for joining me for today's training. If you have any questions, please contact me at my email below or hit me up on WhatsApp. I'm always available. Thank you and have a great day.